I'm good. You know what else is good? Getting back into Farlands or bust. 54,983 point something 9 megabytes. On the cusp of 55,000. We might have made it there last time, but we got kind of stuck in a spawner. And that's where we made our hidey hole. It was very dangerous. We're up to $2,355 raised for direct relief for Maui. We got 2 donations in just now, just before we started. One from Cone and one from Palathans. And they have questions. We have topics to discuss. So let's jump right into it. As long as you've got your woofs ready. I'm ready. Woof! Wolfie's ready. Alright, I just hope there aren't any creepers out there. Oh, I need that. Oh, that's right, it was the Halloween stream. This was what I did for Halloween. I didn't even get a good picture of it. Here we go. Pop. Perfect. It was a combination underground yet elevated hidey hole because we got attacked by a skeleton. I don't need that chest or that moss stone or these random 2 extra arrows. Let's go west towards the far lands here in Minecraft Beta 173. Cone! Oh, dang it, I don't got a boat. Cone! A mere 20 minutes ago asked, or said it's been on a cute number for far too long. Yeah, it was on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you ever make cool S's in school? I do distinctly remember in middle school only like once, like in shop class, for whatever reason, was like cool S time, and then like never again. It was really a brief, bright stint of interest in the cool S on like binders and whatever, and then that was it. And then that was really it. So yeah, not a long not a long career of cool S writing. And it was like some other kid who was all about the cool S. Cone still makes it. Is hot off the presses. New editions of the cool S. Cannot quit being cool. I don't really write anything anymore or draw. I mean, I was always drawing in like the margins of my notes. And like even my tests and stuff. And like some of the teachers were like, haha, that's neat. But others were displeased by my cartoons in the margins. I still have some of them. I think I still have some of them. Like, I got a Tupperware box full of, like, old glasswork and artwork and stuff that, like, my mom kept. But I've been hauling around the country with every move, which I guess is a thing to do, but... Cone also asks, did you ever practice your autograph for when you would become famous? No. No. Not really. I pretty quickly abandoned the cursive writing thing after elementary school. And I actually, I do remember, it might have been middle school too. I remember distinctly deciding to change my handwriting at some point and like working on it and making it happen. I went to the all caps, like small caps, like uppercase. Everything's uppercase, but the actual uppercase is bigger. I don't know, it was how my dad wrote, and I thought that it was neat. So I, like, trained myself to write that way. But then later on in, like, high school, I trained myself to, like, write lowercase as well, to have... to be able to switch hit, I guess. I don't know. Specifically deciding to change your handwriting is such a curt move. Yeah, I can certainly dedicate effort and time into things that matter absolutely zero, nil, and nothing to nobody at no time. Ah, coffee! But yeah, it was like, I remember it was like a thing I had to decide to do, and like I would write and like catch myself like switching back and forth and be like, ah, and like have to like concentrate to like actually write all caps. I do remember practicing my signature, I think for my driver's license. Because I didn't have a signature before that. Like, why would a 16-year-old have a signature? But I remember for getting a driver's license, you have to write your signature, so they put it on your driver's license. So I, like, tried to think and, like, design one. It ended up... It's mostly straight lines. Yeah, our library cards didn't have to be signed that I remember. Yeah, mine is pretty much my initials with, like, straight lines through them. This is pretty much what it is. Or was it a bank? I mean, I'm pretty sure I got my driver's license before I got, like, a bank card or anything like that, you know? I think that was it. I think that's what I had to figure out the signature. I don't think I ever really thought of or wanted to be famous. I guess at the time, my idea of fame was just like, you had to be an actor or something, or a sports player. And I didn't think of being either of those things, so that was the limits on that. This was back in the 20th century, before kids wanted to be YouTubers or TikTok stars, things like that. Such a thing didn't exist. And I hope when children today grow up, such a thing doesn't exist either for them to become. We can dream, right? Pilots need a good autograph? I guess I didn't think of that. Yeah, I did want to be a pilot. Why would they need a good autograph? Free flight checks? Woof. I've seen Top Gun. They're constantly signing things. Have you seen Top Gun Maverick?
You have absolutely no idea how this game is played, do you?
No.
36 steps to become a YouTuber.
That's true. Knut, thank you for 36 months in the sub tub. And that, aside from that gift sub, is the first resub of the day. Congratulations. What the, how? And awakeness. Thank you, Cone, for the $5 donation to our charity. Gotta get those tax deductions in before the end of the year. Those whopping $5 tax donations. Update. There it is.
You're telling me I'm stuck here? With you?
No. I'm stuck here with you. Believe me, a far worse fate.
Powers, it's been 93 months, and you still can't put your chat in the same for the alert. Ends up as a different chat thing entirely. Powers is old. Doesn't get this new fangled Twitch chat alert thing. Thank you, Powers, for 93 months in the subtub. We were just talking about your random Blobathon raffle giveaway. And Mamnark. Mamnark, thank you very much. For 5 subs in the tub. A little bath bomb right there. Thank you very much, Memnark. Tubs. Hope you're doing well, Kurt. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Why do you keep asking? Why does everybody keep asking? I'm fine. We went to the gym today. We went to the Gaim. I picked up heavy things. And I rode on a bicycle. That was very uncomfortable on my butt.
An
anonymous gift
user
sub.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to me, Menno.
Me, Menno? No, you, Menno. Thank you very much for that gift sub. And you've activated a hype train. Oh, whoa. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on there to unpack.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Choo choo.
Hype train ahoy! Didn't even see that one coming. Almost got run over by the hype train. What was I saying? Yeah, we went to the gym, which was my second time to the gym.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
He, she, we menno.
I menno, you menno, we all menno for ice menno. Two times more than I've gone in the last 3 years. Not to overshadow the hype train, but Pallet Hands earlier gave a donation for a charity fundraiser, saying today is Fountain Pen Day. Did you ever use fountain pens in art school? And if so, did you like them? I don't think fountain pens are really an art. I mean, they can be, I'm sure, but they're not really an art school instrument. Fountain pens are more for writing, I feel like, than arting and drawing. I mean, I used like India ink, which is just like a big tub of ink that you dip either brushes or nibs in and stuff like that. That I've used. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever, like, a proper nice fountain pen that you have to, like, dip to re-penify. I've never used that for any purpose. I'm not fancy enough, I don't think. You have a preferred writing instrument. I mean, I do like a fine point nibster. Maybe that's why I like Niblet so much. You know, this probably not this purple one, but yeah, I don't know what this like a fine point marker pen. This one's called Le Pen, but you know, just a real fine tip.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Fine point Kurt Niblet.
Le Pen. You can put it in the glove box of your Le Car. I used to hate pens. I used to be all pencils all the time. But I've recently tried to use pencils a few times and I hate it. I hate how it feels. It's scratchy and like makes my skin crawl. If I do need to use a ballpoint pen for like filling out voting cards and stuff like we have to do here in a couple days, I do like my astronaut pen.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
It's very predictable and smooth. Jimmy-o! Thank you for the bits. Thank you everybody for the bits. I guess I did used to like the, those like, I don't know what they were. I don't think they were ballpoint. They were just ink pens. Like the fake ink, not fake ink, but like They weren't. They weren't. They had those little chambers in the front with like the dividers where the like ink would go, and it would have the actual liquid in the pen. Like those were all the rage for me anyway in like middle school. I guess they probably called them fountain pens. No, not gel pens. Those came out too late for me. Like no balls. There was no balls. But were they called uniballs? I don't think there were any balls. Honestly, I think they were like a fountain pen. I'm having difficulty remembering the tip. It's generally not the tip you remember. It's the ink. Felt tip. Yeah, it was probably felt tippy. The chamber was made of metal. No, it was all plastic. It was an all plastic thing. And if like the tip or anything did break, you were in for a world of trouble. Because then ink would go everywhere. I suppose maybe there were fancy ones that were made of metal, but these were definitely plastic. Now I gotta Google it.
Get it out!
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
It already hurts. Just take it out.
If you say so.
Do you like fountain pens, Kurt?
That's what we're talking about. Thank you very much, Casey Kaysen, for 30 months in the sub-tub. Ultrafine ballpoints. Maybe they did have balls, and I'm just misremembering. But I mean, the thing to remember is like the very distinct chambers. Like there were slats in the stern part of the pen, where the ink would like travel and bleed into. What am I trying to do here? Elevated hidey hole. Fine liner. The slats. Yeah. Palahans knows his pens. Is that what they were called? I need to confirm this. Right, hold on. To the Googles. Well, the ones I'm seeing are the Micron pens. Those are the ones I used for art school and stuff like that. I'm looking for the ones with the slats. Precise V. Pilot Precise V. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, this is the V. This V5 is like the exact one I'm looking at right here. Although maybe back in my day I was on the V1. Capped rolling ball pen. It is a ball pen. Interesting. But I remember it was very liquidy. And like you could see the liquid in the pen body. It does say rolling ball. All right. Oh yeah, I guess they did have a ball. But yeah, it was like a very moist ball. Yeah, I'm looking at a V7 right now. Uniball eye. I'm gonna get some weird search results on Google. Oh, yeah. Oh, go on, get out of here with your little pop-ups. Yeah, I mean, I don't know which brand I was working with. But yeah, it was definitely this type. Not sponsored. Where you had the like little vision bar where you could see how much ink was in the chamber, the tank, and the little slats, whatever they did. Or the Pilot Precise V, I guess, is another variety. Although I feel like the Pilot ones are the ones because they had a really skinny tip. The these Uniball ones seem to have like a normal pen tip.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Do you like pig pens?
Pig pens, go on, get. It's a rollerball tip? Yeah. Oh, this is actually a very good image because it has like the ink bleeding into the chambers. Sorry, those of you watching on YouTube, you'll have to do the Googling yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I've held one of those pens in my hand. Add it to the throne. Cone grew up during the gel pen craze. You youth. I don't know if the gel pens will work on your Scantron. Are Scantron still a thing? Are they still a thing? I'm lost. West.
I tell you what, I'll give you 20. 20?
How uncharacteristically generous for a Ferengi.
Take my Bezo bucks, please.
Oh, you will. 20 months in the subtub. With those Bezos bucks. Thank you very much. UK Phil, much appreciated. I still do not understand what the slats are for. I feel like it's a safety measure. Like they're little bulkheads that when the main compartment does inevitably break and leak, each of those slats are another line of defense from the ink going out all over the place. I'm no pen engineer. A pengineer. Yeah, I mean, those were the type of pens, if you, like, did this, you could actually, like, splash ink everywhere. Yo-yos? When were yo-yos a thing? Yo-yos? You went from Pogs to yo-yos? Did you go from the late 90s to the 1940s and then back out again? Yo-yos were big when I was in middle school. Hacky sacks. I don't remember our schools ever went yo-yos. I mean, through elementary school, we had those slap bracelets. Got banned from elementary school. I really don't know what the other stuff was. Like, I don't know what we followed up slap bracelets with. I honestly don't remember. Well, fidget spinners are recent. I mean, I never... I guess Tamagotchis were a thing. My little sister had one. I never did. I never cared for that. I mean, whatever it was, we didn't have it. So I guess it went over my head. I mean, I guess Pogs. I did have Pogs for a bit. Although I never played Pogs. I just like collected them because everybody else was. But I never actually played the game. I doubt many people did. Whatever the game was, nobody knows. Magic cards. Yeah. But you say that was in with the nerd crowd. I wasn't even in with the nerd crowd. I wasn't in any crowd. I was a lone wolf. Alone. And lonely. Super balls. I mean, bouncy balls were forever. I'm just trying to think of something that, like, everybody had or, like, everybody was getting in trouble for. Gundams. What? Yeah, all I remember are, like, you know, having a rolled up piece of paper that you put around a rubber band, and it, like, you shoot the piece of paper or whatever, you know, because you fold it in half and then you make a little slingshot. I remember that. That was the thing for a while. Oh, honestly, little triangle footballs, little triangle football papers at lunch. Flicking them across the lunch table. That was a thing for a while. My triangle team was the Phoenix Falcons. Alright, I didn't go as far to have a team. Ooh-wee. I remember Silly Putty, but I don't think Silly Putty was really a thing. Yeah, you could transfer the comics section onto your silly putty, and then your silly putty slowly gets darker and darker and grosser and grosser. The old school things we did before the internet. Excuse me. Boink. Oh, Lord. Why the yawning? Why the yawning? I was yawning like crazy when we went out to walk Juno. I don't know. I'll get that checked out. Need more oxygen. Seasonal thing? I don't know. Why don't you ask everybody else in chat if I seasonally yawn a lot? Oh, jeez. Yes, is it a season? Then yes, Kurt will yawn. I don't know, I thought maybe, like, working out would change that. Not that I, like, got super strenuous or anything, but... What's the best toy you got from a cereal or fast food? You're really stretching the rubber band that is my memory today. This... I don't remember anything. I gotta be honest with you. I don't remember any of those things. I don't... Gone is pleased to have started this trend. I mean, the only thing I can remember, and I don't even... It probably came from a cereal box or something, is one of those baking soda submarines. I remember really getting a kick out of that. That's like one of those early childhood memories. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Vaguely? Yeah, there's little tiny plastic cheapo submarines that you put like a little thimble's worth of baking soda in, and then you put it in the water, and then as the baking soda like does whatever baking soda does in water, dissolves, you know, the bubbles form and then they pop, and then it goes to the bottom, and then more bubbles form, so it comes back up to the top, and then the bubbles pop and it goes back down to the bottom, just on its own. And thus, the seed was planted for the subtub. What I just had to use baking soda for. Oh, cleaning out the stainless steel pot. The girlfriend made soup. And that works. That works really well. Smidge found a Google of the baking soda submarine. Do the same things with raisins in clear soda. I remember in school we did the raisins thing. For some bizarre reason. I don't know why. I don't know what it taught us. But yeah, now I remember raisins. I remember raisins in 7-Up or whatever. Weird. that's real weird, wild stuff. Indeed. Oh. Mysteries. Oof. No, I mean, I could hear him, but no. How did it go? Ah, it could have went worse, she says. Yeah. True. Hmm. Parkour to you. Ooh. And a zombie to you too. Ooh, buddy. Well. Speaking of being tired. Already November. I'm trying to think. Uh-oh. Here he goes again. Thinking. That's no good. Like, since, like, we don't have another game we're playing. Ever since I finished Tribe, there's been a hole in my heart. In my gaming heart. Yeah, I've not been feeling a lot of other games. I'm also thinking, like, it's kind of the end of the year. I was thinking of maybe just making more days off. Because I've been, like, I pretty much have been trying my best to, like, stream as frequently as possible. Like, I think, like, yesterday and the day before, it's like, I took 2 days off. So that's what I'm trying to avoid, kind of, honestly. SnowRunner coming back. I'm waiting for the entirety of the whatever season, year, whatever DLC to, like, fully come out before I buy it. I don't pony up for stuff that ain't out yet. Tell you what. But I want to keep on the Farland train, obviously. But also there is just, like, I mean, if the, how long it took me to get the silly raffle, Blobathon raffle stuff out is any indication. I feel like I want to, like, dedicate, dedicate, more time to, like, just stuff I've been like, I'll get to that someday, and then not. Cone knows about this. Cone just took a whole dang week off or whatever it was to house flipper his way around his house flipper. Oops, that's not where that goes. Ah! What happened over there? To get one thing done out of the 15, right? I mean, like, of the 15, there's go through my old computers and try to build the girlfriend a workable computer for her school work, just because the MacBook, not even MacBook, the iMac that she has is incredibly barely usable. So much so that she's using the laptop I bought for streaming more often than not. There's the looming, the big sausage in the sky, known as the Datsun suspension, that I just gotta, like, start and do. Like, you know, get the car up on jacks and be like, it's not moving until I'm finished. There's that little nugget. there is all this other stuff that I want to get rid of. Just, you know, like I said, I've been carrying around this Tupperware bin of grade school homework and drawings and art and stuff. And a whole box full of die-cast cars that are just in the boxes, and clothes, nice clothes that don't fit me anymore because I'm old and fat. No, I'm not. I'm just not young and scrawny is the problem. Whoa, hello. That was weird. Sell them on eBay. That, sometimes, I think one of them is, like, maybe worth something. But yeah, sometimes that is more work than it's worth. Although I'll consider it, now that I guess I'm subscribed to Stamps.com for many more months than I planned on being. I got my sticker business. I want to try to figure out how to get these stickers in your hands that don't necessarily involve giving them all away for free, as I've currently been doing. Wait a minute. I don't know if that's how you run a business. All expense and no income? Wait a minute, something's afoot here. Something's amiss. Let me buy that ADHD sticker. That's what I want to do. I want to, like, make little, like, I don't want to just, like, sell one sticker at a time. Like, I have those wooden stickers, the Farlands National Park. I have normal Farlands National Park stickers, and then I have the Farlanders Never Die stickers, and then I have Farlands National Park magnets that I also got printed. I want to, like, bundle those four and be like, 15 bucks shipped. Send them. I don't know. I like follow people who just like post that stuff on like Twitter and are like, DM me and you can PayPal me 15 bucks and I'll send them to you. All right, maybe that's the way I do it. Because I was also looking at like maybe I need to set up a big cartel store or something like that. But maybe that's the way I do it. And then I also have ADHD. I don't even know if I showed these. These are like the rainbow holographic ones, in addition to the bigger stickers. I could bundle those two together. Sell them for 10 bucks for the pair. Spreadshirt? Spreadshirt? Is it Spreadshirt? Yeah, Spreadshirt for some reason rejected my design. I don't even think anybody got any of those shirts for the few moments they were up there. I was thinking like maybe I should find somewhere to print shirts and sell them myself. But that's a whole other bowl of spaghetti that I don't know if I want to get into. Trying to get rid of stuff. Make room for things. The girlfriend is in this mode too. We're both, I mean, we've always been in. Is anybody not in this mode of like, I should get rid of junk and stuff, and that's filling up my house? Like, I don't know if then having like boxes full of t-shirts that never sell is probably not a good idea to meet that goal. Yeah, I mean, like, some of the, like, clothes that I have that don't fit me are, like, you know, nice. They weren't cheap pairs of jeans. They're made in the USA and whatever. They were, like, $100 new. If I could sell them for, like, 20 bucks. I mean, at least that's nothing. I don't know. My flavor of ADHD says keep it all. You'll want it one day. Is that age? Is that or is that hoarding? Is that a different thing? No, stuff really isn't worth what you think it is. Like, I was looking up this Dale Earnhardt stuff. Like, this limited edition ornament, or like this trading card. And like, yeah, you can find them on like eBay for like $3.75. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's worth the paper it's printed on. Got it. True, they're nuts on both sides. People are nuts in what they think the value is, but then on the other side, when you're trying to sell something, like a couch or whatever, and it's like a $500 couch, and you've had it for 5 years, so you're like, all right, give me $50, and they're like, how about free? Like, no, are you okay? Like, there's it's kind of both ways. You think this is a spawner? Or is this just a cave-in? This just feels like a cave-in. People be like that, though. It do be that way, do. It do. I mean, that's what I was just texting before I started, was the person who said they would buy all my Datsun fenders and parts and things. But they're like, oh, I won't be able to come up until November. So, against all my greater judgment, but only that, I mean, they were the only person who ever contacted me. I'm like, yeah, alright, I'll hold on to the stuff till November. And then they never contacted me back, so I was just sending them a text being like, hey, when are you going to take these off my hands, eh? So, I fear the distinct possibility that they'll be like, no, I don't need them anymore. No reserve. We've gotta figure out what's up with the Subaru's radio touchscreen. Just does not work. And any number of combinations of holding the power button and the eject button and the tune button or whatever for 10 seconds to like hard refresh the radio just does not work at all. I need dirt. Oh, I mean, it's a I mean, it's an import because it's a Subaru. It's a Japanese Subaru, but it's a American market Subaru. Yeah, I guess I never. Maybe I should look at the like pick and pull parts, because on the eBay or whatever they want like $250, $350 for the head unit. I like put one on my watch list, and the person like gave me an offer for 48 hours, $199. Guessing no manual for radio. Well, it doesn't matter because the touchscreen doesn't work. And I just think the touchscreen doesn't work. They have these problems with the touchscreens not working. Like, it's a common problem. There were a few years that had like a class action, not actual recall about it, but it's not my model. I was kind of hoping I could like go into a Subaru dealership and be like, hey, this is broken. And even though I'm like way out of warranty. They might do it for free, but I doubt that. That would be a long shot. It still works. It's just it's connected to the girlfriend's phone. So like without the touchscreen, like you can change the volume and the input and everything like that and use the like steering wheel controls. But because you can't access the screen buttons, I can't like switch the Bluetooth to my phone or like change any settings like deeper in the matrix. A way to update the software version. Not unless you're a Subaru technician. Yeah, I don't know. I always forget to like search carpart.com or something. Although there's really no guarantee. Specifically like radios and electronic things will work. Guess that's worth a shot. Do it yourself. Fun times. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Just not stopping streaming, but just like taking more days off. I finally made a hoop house for my garden where I've got my lettuces growing. Kind of protect them from the cold weather. Kind of a discount greenhouse sort of a situation. But now I'm not sure what like the best hoop house practices are. It's made of tubing to make the hoops, and then just like plastic tarp, like a clear plastic tarp I got from Harbor Freight. A hoop house. And then it's just like pinned down with clips, and I got cinder blocks holding down the bottom. I'm pretty sure I gotta like open it up every now and again so that they don't suffocate. To get some fresh air in there, and also to like water them. I don't know. What is this? Some kind of hoop? Well, that's the thing I actually got done. I also mowed the lawn the other day, but I think I've streamed since then. Yeah, it's just like dingy, fiddly stuff like that that just like isn't important enough to carve out time in the day. I also gotta get my tuxedo tailored. We can have our black tie dinner with our 1800s whole boiled chicken. Boop, 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 boop. I think that was the joke. I think that was the intended joke. We gotta vote. A vote in our town for like more tenants' rights. But there's all these mailings and advertisings like against it. And guess who's funding all the advertisements telling us to vote no? A real shocker. Could it possibly be the real estate agents of America? And Landowners Association of this or that? So you're saying it would be bad for you if we voted yes. Interesting. Interesting use of reverse psychology there. I don't know. Honestly, it's I could see it being voted no. That happened with another vote a couple years ago here. I think it was something to increase the price of car registrations in order to fund public transit or something like that. Got voted no. Because there was some big campaign against it. Then I also want to call my representatives. Has anybody ever done that? I found a website that like gives you all the numbers and stuff. Like, I'm hoping to just get an answering machine. I'm assuming most of the time you get an answering machine, but knowing my luck, knowing Kurt J. Max, first time he ever gets jury duty, and then ends up on the frickin' jury, I'm gonna end up, like, getting the person. Yeah, I should call over the weekend. I should call tomorrow. Right, but, like, apparently, you know, when the assistants or whatever answer or listen to the messages, like, a phone call counts as, like, one for, like, each vote. Or, like, each issue or whatever. But, like, if you email them, they just bundle all the emails. And they say, okay, all these emails say yes, all these emails say no. That's one. Like, that's one for each side. So, like, calling or faxing, I don't know what how they count tabulate the faxes, but... Telegram. I will send it via Bald Eagle. True, physical mail means they need to physically deal with it. But then, in this day and age, by the time the mail gets there, the decision has already been made, and they've given $14 billion to Israel to bomb a bunch of innocent people. It's fun. It's really great time. This future here. Don't you wish you just had slap bracelets? What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking for my shovel. Oh, I was going to feed Wolfie something. Oh, no, have a seat. Back on my land. All right, here we go. Oh. Nope, that's no good. That ain't good for business. Oh. Dang it. All right. I need Wolfie treats. I didn't see any sheep today, did we? Or maybe we saw them and I just walked by them, but I could use some wool. Yeah, I'm now I'm now thinking about that, Smidge. How did I place that first dirt block the way that I did? On top of the other block. Floating points be crazy, yo. I already have a boat. No! Well, now I guess I need another boat. That's the second time I've done that in as many days. Anyway, before I end up making any more bad decisions, let's go to sleep and back up the world. It looks like a bed, but it's just a boat. We did it. We did it, everybody. We're at 55,063.2 megabytes.